So Mamma Mia is a show about a mother named Donna and a daughter named Sophie, and Sophie is about to get married. So she invites all of her mother's exes to her wedding to figure out which one is her dad. It's a comedic story, it's very heartfelt, and both of the characters go along their own journey and find themselves and maybe find love along the way.
So we have the sound crew, which creates the soundscape for every show that we do. We have the lighting crew, which lights up the stage and they set up the lights and make sure that everything works and all that kind of stuff. We have costumes crew, which designs and creates the costumes for our shows. We have props crew that puts together all of our props that you see on stage, so anything from food to curtain. And we have set crew that puts together our sets and builds everything that we use. And we have publicity crew, which puts together all of the advertising campaigns for our show. The technical elements, especially sound and lights and costumes, really add to the just telling of the story. Like, if you're not dressed like your character, your story is not going to be told correctly. If you don't have the music that goes along with Mamma Mia, no one's going to understand what's going on. If you don't have lighting effects that show where your attention should be and what you're talking about, then you won't be able to have a show either. So
we rehearse for about 3 to 3.5 hours, 4 days a week. It might be dance rehearsals, music rehearsals, or blocking rehearsals. When the show starts to ramp up, we are usually here a little bit more. Sometimes there's some late nights, but it all ends up being worth it.
Usually to learn each dance, it takes about an entire rehearsal, or sometimes like a rehearsal and a half. Each rehearsal is 2.5 to 3 hours, and then we go home and we practice on our own using Huddle. Definitely put in the hours on our own, then we come back together. It can take like 2 to 3 rehearsals to like really get a dance down, and we usually see it all come together, you know, during like production week and stuff like that. So we definitely put in the hours.
We do a lot of vocal rehearsals. Like every Monday we come and we sing all the songs and run through everything. Being in a show like Mamma Mia where the songs are all pop songs is really fun because the audience knows every single song and all the lyrics.
I think everybody should come see Mamma Mia. It is a great show. It's got awesome music. I wasn't really familiar with it at the beginning. But I've learned the music, I've really gotten to like the music, and I'm not tired of it. Nobody seems to be tired of it at all.
To learn the choreography, we have 3 choreographers, Jess, Joe, and Carey, and they all have their own individual styles of teaching and how we learn from them. Their choreography is all very distinct and interesting. Usually we have like 2 dance rehearsals a week, and then on Thursdays we set that aside specifically to practice lifts with our guest guy dancers. It's usually like 6 to 8 hours a week that we practice just learning dances.
The experience of taking on a much bigger role in theater has been a really great one. It was originally really daunting. I was worried about learning my lines and, you know, taking this much responsibility. But everyone in the club has been really supportive. Everyone understands that I'm new to it, and it's just been really fun.
So this year, being a dancer and a principal character, it's been a very new experience because last year I was just a dancer. So now I'm memorizing more like lines and singing and dancing. So it's just a lot piled all into one. But it's been a really fun and fulfilling experience getting to dance with all the dancers and act with the principals. I really enjoyed this experience.
Working with everybody in theater on such a large-scale production, it's been really informative, because I've learned a lot of new techniques from our technical director, Mr. Baldwin. I've gotten to do a lot of fun things with, you know, power tools and saws, which is just something I really enjoy. And I think when people think of theater, they don't usually think of getting to explore your hobbies more, but I absolutely have been able to do that.
People should come see Mamma Mia because it has a lot of great music. It's all ABBA, so it's a fan favorite, and we've put a lot of work into it, and we'd really appreciate if everyone came to see it.